Today we're going to design an easy wreath for your door. You can find these items at magnoliasne.com and see our full selection of gorgeous stems, wreaths, and bases. These are some amazing looking bittersweet stems. We have Chinese lanterns, a very fun branch that we can bend through the piece, and then a draping bittersweet today, all to be used on the ginkgo wreath background. Now the ginkgo wreath background is one of my favorites because it has an angel vine twig base, which makes it extra easy to insert your stems, and you can do the stem insertion without glue or with glue. It's probably better if you have glue to use it outdoors. That way it'll make it more durable in the wind. So let's start with this little trailing bittersweet and add him first into our wreath at the bottom. This wreath even comes with its own hanger, saving you even more time. So we can just work that through and press it firmly into the angel vine base. And then we have a nice trailing start to our design here. We're going to accent that with some of the Chinese lanterns next. So with some careful cutting, we can get a few different insertions here. This stem will be nice and slick and will slip right into the structure. And we're just going to go in a radius around this wreath. And because we've got two stems, if we make 4 cuttings, that will balance easily around the wreath for you. Try to keep it simple. Same thing on this stem. Make 2 cuts, 2 pieces at the top. And we'll take these 2 pieces from the bottom. Shows up nicely in the ginkgo, doesn't it? Very fun. Let's add one more layer of texture with this bittersweet. It's kind of an orange-red combination. And we can make 2 cuts again for this item and get that inserted. Same thing, so we'll have 4 pieces of this as well, and we might just aim so that they end up in between the Chinese lantern. Here and one here. Okay, I don't think we need that last one. And then for the final touch, let's give it some texture. So this is a really fun bendy twig. You have an artificial branch with lots of bendability, and we're just going to use that to create this fun nested look to it. We want to follow the direction of our wreath spiraling. That'll be the easiest. This also has a pretty thick stem. Let's make a sharper point here. There, and then it goes right in. And this will kind of give us a sheltering effect. So with this twig having all these little branch offshoots, you can actually just use a branch to stick in behind the wire of the wreath frame to secure it in place. And just wire it right in there. Then use your own eye to decide if you want to spiral these little tips into little spirals. Gives them a little more control. You can place them better that way. And then for the finishing touch, we have a little pumpkin here at the bottom. And that's just going to wire right around the wreath frame itself. And And then lastly, as you know, a little ribbon makes everything look amazing these days. So let's tuck this fun little bow that I've pre-made right underneath and nestle that under the pumpkin. And arrange your tails. And there you have a very simplified but customized version of a pre-made wreath with a little extra something something to make it show up and be really outstanding on your front door.